Nicki Minaj, stop talking about for which you know nothing about. This is you're out of your depth, by the way, and you are.
What started as coverage of an immigration protest has now turned into a headline-making clash between two powerful public figures, rapper Nicki Minaj and journalist Don Lemon. The dispute has ignited debates about free speech, journalism, protest coverage, celebrity influence, online rhetoric, and the responsibility that comes with large platforms. Today on Task Spectrum West TV, we break down what happened, what was said, how the media is reacting, and what this controversy could mean going forward without sensationalism, without insults, and with respect for all sides.
Okay, so I know this morning, Mimi Brown in Front Page News talked to us about, some of the protests happening in Minneapolis because of Renee Good and Don Lemon and how he's come into the picture. But Nicki Minaj is being called out by some people for being, according to them, homophobic. And the reason why this is happening is because when the live stream that Don Lemon did on his YouTube channel went live and you got picked up by news, she decided, Nicki Minaj, to tweet about it. And her tweet says, Don C-word, sucking lemon is disgusting. How dare you, ? I want that thug in jail. He would never do that to any other religion. Lock him up. And then there's a photo of a Chucky doll. Then she tweets, Happy New Year. Then she tweets, she retweets a post by a woman who was talking about the fact that Don Lemon is married to a white man. He married Tim Malone, real estate agent, back in 2024.
They started tweeting Dr. Umar that?
They started tweeting and Nicki Minaj reposted it.
The controversy began after Don Lemon streamed footage from an ICE-related protest in Minneapolis. The demonstration reportedly took place at a church linked to an ICE official, sparking strong reactions across political and activist communities. Lemon stated during his stream that he was present strictly as a journalist, documenting events rather than participating. As clips from the stream circulated online, reactions quickly moved beyond the protest itself and into commentary about Don Lemon personally, including from Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj posted a series of tweets criticizing Don Lemon, questioning his actions, his motives, and whether he should face legal consequences. She also reshared posts discussing his personal life and relationship, which led many commentators to accuse her of using language that could be interpreted as dismissive or offensive. While Minaj appeared focused on the issue of accountability and protest coverage, much of the media discussion shifted toward the tone and wording of her comments rather than the legal or journalistic questions she raised. This shift in focus became a major turning point in the controversy.
What is going on with Nicki Minaj?
Christianity is central to all of this, right? That was really the thing, the first domino where she very publicly started to support.
As the exchange went viral, petitions began circulating online. Some demanded legal consequences for Don Lemon, while others targeted Nicki Minaj, reigniting long-standing conversations about immigration history, citizenship, and public accountability. Minaj has previously spoken about immigration policies, family separation, and her Trinidadian roots, making the renewed focus on her status both controversial and emotionally charged for fans and critics alike. Meanwhile, political observers noted that the controversy was being used by different sides to reinforce existing ideological positions rather than to seek clarity or fairness.
And her comments that struck a nerve with the former CNN anchor. So this is what Nicki Minaj had tweeted. I can't read it all because it's bleeped there, but Don Lemon is disgusting. How dare you? I want that thug in jail. He would never do that to any other religion. Lock him up.
This story also highlighted how journalism has changed. Don Lemon, once operating primarily within a traditional network structure, now communicates directly with audiences through digital platforms. That independence allows faster reach, but also faster backlash. Similarly, Nicki Minaj's social media influence gives her unmatched power to shape narratives in seconds. The result is a collision of two media worlds, traditional journalism and celebrity digital influence. At this point, the controversy had moved far beyond a protest, far beyond a tweet, and far beyond two individuals. It became a symbol of how modern media conflicts are formed, amplified, and politicized. What followed was an explosion of commentary across television, radio, blogs, podcasts, and social platforms. The media reaction to the Nicki Minaj and Don Lemon controversy reflects the fragmented state of modern journalism and public discourse. In earlier decades, such disputes would have remained confined to a single news cycle, filtered through editorial oversight and moderated commentary. Today, however, every moment becomes a social media event, and every reaction becomes a new headline. Mainstream outlets approached the story from different angles, some focused on Nicki Minaj's language and whether it crossed ethical boundaries. Others emphasize Don Lemon's legal risk in covering protests connected to federal agencies. Still others frame the issue as a clash between entertainment culture and journalistic integrity. One of the most notable aspects of the coverage was how quickly the original topic, the ICE protest, faded into the background. Instead of analyzing the protest message, the leadership roles involved, or the policies being challenged, the spotlight shifted almost entirely to celebrity conflict. This shift demonstrates how celebrity involvement often reshapes political discourse into personality-driven narratives. Social media amplified this transformation. Algorithms prioritize emotional content, conflict, and identity-based reactions. As a result, users were more likely to encounter clips of arguments, reaction videos, and heated commentary than balanced breakdowns of the protest itself. This environment rewards speed over accuracy and passion over perspective. Another important layer is the discussion of homophobia, discrimination, and respectful language. Many media commentators argued that even when criticizing someone, public figures have a responsibility to avoid language that can be interpreted as dismissive toward entire communities. Others countered that intent should matter more than interpretation. This divide reflects a broader cultural struggle over how language is evaluated in digital spaces. Meanwhile, Don Lemon's situation raised concerns among journalists. If a reporter can face public pressure or legal threats simply for documenting a protest, what does that mean for press freedom? Several analysts argued that regardless of one's opinion of Lemon, the principle of journalistic access must be protected. Social media amplified this transformation. Algorithms prioritize emotional content, conflict, and identity-based reactions. As a result, users were more likely to encounter clips of arguments, reaction videos, and heated commentary than balanced breakdowns of the protest itself. This environment rewards speed over accuracy and passion over perspective. Another important layer is the discussion of homophobia, discrimination, and respectful language. Many media commentators argue that even when criticizing someone, public figures have a responsibility to avoid language that can be interpreted as dismissive toward entire communities. Others countered that intent should matter more than interpretation. This divide reflects a broader cultural struggle over how language is evaluated in digital spaces. Meanwhile, Don Lemon's situation raised concerns among journalists. If a reporter can face public pressure or legal threats simply for documenting a protest, what does that mean for press freedom? Several analysts argued that regardless of one's opinion of Lemon, the principle of journalistic access must be protected. In conclusion, the Nicki Minaj and Don Lemon controversy is not just about two individuals. It is about how modern media works. It is about how conflict travels faster than clarity. It is about how platforms shape perception. And it is about how easily society can lose focus on the original issue while arguing about personalities. The real lesson here is not who won the argument, but how quickly meaningful discussion was replaced by digital noise. If you value balanced, respectful, and intelligent discussions about media, politics, and culture, then you're in the right place. Subscribe to Taz Spectrum West TV, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments respectfully. Your voice matters here. Stay informed, stay critical, and stay respectful.